Yeah, some people, like, majority of people get it right, C-A-S-P-A, but you get people normally in Europe spell it C-A-S-P-E-R.
Okay.
Casper. It's Casper.
How did you get started in dubstep?
Didn't really get started in dubstep.
Mm-hmm.
I helped start dubstep, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Sort of, it wasn't called dubstep when I was doing it. It was sort of, it was off garage, like a progression of garage, dark garage, and sort of went off that, and then this scene was sort of starting, and no one really knew what it was. It was very small, handful of producers, and slowly it just got the name dubstep from somewhere. I think the first CD that was mixed by Hatcher was called Dubstep All Stars, and then that sort of was like, all right, it must be called dubstep. Garage progressed. It was like quite housey, and then sort of then split off like two-step and started getting a bit more darker, like the 4/4 stuff, and it went off of that. I'm enjoying it at the moment, you know. I pretty much, if no one liked it out here, it wouldn't bother me.
Right.
I'd still do it, still carry on cracking on with it. The thing is about the clubs I find these days is they spend more money on how it looks than what it actually sounds like, which is completely backwards. They spend like £10 million on this super club, and it looks fantastic, and it's got widescreen TVs everywhere, and it's got like these special paintings, and it's like the sound system is absolutely shit.
So weird.
What's the fucking point? I'd rather have a room that looks absolutely like it's just been through the war with the sickest sound system in. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I'd rather have, but...
That's what gets people moving.
Of course it does, yeah. Especially with dubstep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For me, I like to actually do a remix. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a real remix. Like, so use the parts, use their instruments, use their drums, use their sounds, and go in. And then, how do I now I've got the parts? How do I want it to sound? How does Casper want it to sound? So that's how I approach it. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think so many people ruin tracks when they do remixes. It's like, oh, well, everyone expects me to do this massive wobbly dance floor tune. Even though it sounds rubbish, I'm still going to do it. It's like, why? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. If it sounds better doing something mellow, and something chill with the tune, and it fits it, then do it.
Right.
You know? For me, it's like I've said this so many times in the interview, dubstep's like a melting pot of sounds. It's literally like, right, here's a dubstep pot, a sprinkle of techno, a sprinkle of drum and bass, a sprinkle of dub, bit of gabba, bit of drum, bass line. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's a bit of everything, and it's like you can just pick out whatever you want and put it in there, whatever ingredients you're feeling like. And that's what I love about it. You can do what you want within the scene. And not a lot of scenes are like that, and I think it's really inspired other scenes. It's inspired hip-hop producers, like I said, drum and bass producers, to actually step their game up in their own scene, and go, well, yeah, our sound's been the same for the last 10 years. Let's try something new, because that sounds really fresh.
Right.
Not a lot of scenes can do that still, you know, and come through now in this day and age and do that. So I think that's made a big impact on the music.